yeah, this is the moment I guess lots of people have been waiting for. It's the Slipknot run-in review / run-in reaction. I've never listened to Slipknot before, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this video. I don't know, just something about it, just it's not even the masks, it's the boiler suits. It's the boiler suits without paint on it. I don't trust the boiler suit without paint on it. What are you doing? Like, what kind of DIY are you doing that's not painting? Do you need a boiler suit on? Iowa won the Slipknot vote of the album I should listen to. It is 66 minutes long. Because it's been out for 100 years, there's like loads of bonus versions. One of them was like 5 days long. I give that a miss. So we're going to do 66 minutes of Slipknot. We're going to do 5 kilometers on trails first, ups and downs like that, and then uphill for a bit, and then downhill to finish. Let's try and get to 10 miles in 66 minutes while screaming. The watch is on, the music is on. We're off, come on! Ah! Just what I feared already. It's like the sound of something coming from the ground below you. Monsters. This stuff always freaks me out. He's either shouting death or Dave. Dave! Dave! It's a diet slayer, low fat slayer. The music sounds like a load of wickets being bowled on a loop from cricket. And then a really angry wicket keeper shouting Dave! 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 Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I like this now. Bah, 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 bah. Slipknot at the moment. They just sound like the angriest cricket team on the planet. Music cricket, catch it, got it! That line is not the most disturbing I've said so far, but people make noises when they're sick. There's something serial killer about that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm doing ballet with tree stumps. This is the sound of nihilism, isn't it? People make noises when they're sick. I'm thinking about that stone on the beach in Jean-Paul Sartre's Nausea, where he sees a stone, realises life is meaningless. This is just in your face nihilism. I'm getting into it now. I'm 3 songs in, I'm getting into it a bit. Almost in keeping with the music, the sense of something coming up from the ground below. I just took a massive slide in mud. Look at that foot. Woo-hoo! It really does sound like you run into junkie subculture, and you know, you got nihilism, existentialism, just a dissolving of the human, and that comes from a lot of people taking heroin, Aleister Crowley and stuff, and that loss of self, loss of meaning somehow gives rise to individualism. So I don't know, it's a very nihilistic record, but at the same time he's really expressing himself in a way, in an uncomfortable way. Have you read that book? It's called Cain's Book by Alexander Trocchi, Scottish writer, and in it he says, if your art isn't expressing self-doubt, then your art is no longer relevant to the modern world. This music is full of self-doubt, full of anger. It's got these mad riffs, but big hooky choruses as well. It's working for me. I'm getting into it. What's happening? I know how you blame yourself. So angry. Through the mud. Through the mud. Whoop. It's the Godzilla music, the King Kong. It's, I don't know. It's almost a reality of living in a world that's experienced nuclear bombs going off, killing cities. That's what it feels like. It's trying to rationalise the anger and fear into something big, some kind of monster. Slipknot is a monster. And it's just channeling so much fear, confusion. Oh, that's I feel like I'm on King Kong's shoulders. But I'm doing the running. You are the end of everything. Woo! Hey, it's weird. It's like the clarity of what they're playing isn't important. What's important is that they're playing hard. They're playing fast. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't have a clue what key these songs in or anything. There's no real music to speak of. It's just sound and screaming, going into the heart of darkness. Woo, woo, woo. There's something radioactive, something nuclear about it. It is like experiencing a blast. Oh, downhill, thank God for that. I shouldn't be thanking God, listen to Slipknot. He obviously doesn't exist, does he? Bang on 20 minutes for the first 5 kilometre on trails. I took a slip. I need to pick it up a bit now, come on. If everything is meaningless, you've got absolutely nothing to lose by getting up, running hard to music. By finding beauty or meaning in a world which seems meaningless. Reminds me of the 2 takes on nihilism. You got the very European take by Sartre and Beckett, and then you got like an American take on it, like Jack Kerouac, where, okay, life might be meaningless, but you go out and do something. In Beckett's play, Endgame, the character says, it feels to me as if the whole world has been extinguished and I didn't even see it lit in the first place. But you can flip that around. You can say you have seen it lit. You have seen meaning in amongst all the madness. I've had to turn around and go back on myself because there's two horses just walking down the path. I'm scared of cows, and horses are just really athletic cows, so I'm terrified of them. This is the thing about nihilism and art. You can't argue against nihilism as an art form. So, for example, if I just said, I don't like Slipknot, it's just too angry, it makes me feel weird, people will say, that's because you don't understand nihilism. But if you attack it from a philosophical point of view and say, yes, Slipknot, I see what you're saying, I get the anger, the frustration, the fear, but I've seen the beauty of life as well. You can attack it from a philosophical point of view. I think that's what put me off listening to it for so long. But now, I'm ready to challenge it head on. Oh my god, I'm running through horse shit now. Honestly. Get a bike. This is so frustrating. On a run, where I'm trying to argue for the meaning in life, I have to keep changing where I'm going because of two horses. Man might think they mean the world, but they mean nothing compared to two horses. A horse is just a long distance cow. Oh, I like this one. But oh, I recognise this one. This is Left Behind, isn't it? A few people told me this was an absolute banger. Whoa! This is a turning point. Left Behind is like hooky, big chorus. I'm loving it. And I just overtook two horses. I'm not afraid. I'll be honest with you. I'm half hour in. I feel like I've heard everything I need to hear. It's just getting hard now. It's getting difficult to listen to. I'm close to taking my headphones off. I'll be honest with you. I disagree with it on a philosophical level, so that's enough for me to disagree with it on a creative level. Some bits it just sounds like a really bad sports team with no captain, no leader. I saw a vending machine after a power cut once, and everything in the vending machine was like halfway up a shelf. It was almost as if the sudden surge in power tried to deliver everything, and then it just stopped. The music in this reminds me of a broken vending machine with everything, your Pringles, your pop, all just hanging on the edge. I think, I got it, I'm gonna get something good out of this, but it just never lands. When I was a kid, the first competition I did was a swimming gala. I dived in, and the sound of the crowd underwater terrified me, and I didn't even swim a length. I climbed out, I was crying. This music is taking me back to the sound of that horrific crowd cheering my 8-year-old me trying to swim. I really don't like exercising to this. Someone like, this is horrible. I think in a way I feel let down by it because of the difference of European nihilism and American nihilism. European, like Sartre and Beckett, came from wealthy families, and their boredom or just lack of interest in life could have come from the fact that they never worked hard. And I thought Slipknot would be different because it was American. I thought it'd be real graft in there, but I can't. It just sounds as lazy, or like as if there's nothing happening there, like a Beckett play. It just feels like anger for the sake of it. It's not offering any alternatives. The headphones are off. First time when I'm running with him, they're off. I can still kind of hear it coming from my neck, but it's no longer in my head, which is the important thing. I feel like the sun looking down on a volcano that's erupting for no reason. I feel good. I feel good because I'm out of that world. I'm finding some meaning in my running. There's more melody from the bird song, the sound of rivers, the wind. Call me a hippie, but I am influenced by things like the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, you know. While I do struggle myself and I battle to find meaning in life, I'm drawn to that kind of, I don't know, Eastern philosophy, and I don't want it drowned out by that. Nobody deserves 10 miles of Slipknot. Look at that, he's changed his mind. He's got Slipknot back on. No, I haven't. It's Run a Jewels. One Run a Jewels song, my mood has changed already. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling light on my feet. Hare Krishna. How fitting is this? So LP just said, I'm afraid of nothing, but nothing is the same as something. That's totally just smashed how I was feeling about Slipknot. It's made me realise that they were doing it wrong. This is how you deal with something that's meaningless. You make it meaningful. You find your own meaning. I'm definitely done now. I'm flying. I'm on for a good 10 miles. It's me again, hang on, it's not fair just to end the review there. I want to give some deeper thoughts about it, particularly because I started listening to Runner Jewels at the end, and the song Walking in the Snow by Runner Jewels is probably like the most politically charged, relevant song that's come out at the moment. And there's a line in there where LP says, like, what a way to piss away existence, and that's how I felt about the Slipknot album. I'm glad I listened to it, because I think it'd be too easy to like just disagree with it on a musical level. People say, look, you don't get it, you don't understand, this is what the modern world is like, it's meant to be meaningless like this. So I engaged with it lyrically, philosophically, and I agreed with the message it was getting across. That's why I turned it off. And I think now more than ever we need to believe in progress, we need to believe that there is meaning to everything. So that's why I turned it off. And then Runner Jewels, I listened to it at the end of the run, I felt stronger, I feel better, and I ran 10 miles in 63 minutes, and the pace picked up considerably. So what's it say? I don't know, if you want to run hard, particularly over a longer distance like that, you've got to be positive. So find some positive music, find a positive mindset, and go for it. I mean, it would have been too easy to criticise it. It'd be like criticising Waiting for Godot by Beckett. I know I've mentioned him a few times in review, but you could just criticise that and people say, yeah, you don't get it, or you don't get the message of it. And that's why I wanted to engage with Slipknot on another level to the art. So that is it. See you later. That's my running review. I'm walking backwards because there's a magpie looking at me. Goodbye.